There we go. There we go. Hello and welcome to WAWAKA Winery. Been doing a little QC work today, so bear with me. Anyways, bottling up vineyard batch that we have to thank neighbors Mike Selby, Dave Linda Dirg for helping me harvest these grapes. They're gonna enjoy their wine. This is a little better than I thought it'd be, so the alcohol content, it's up there quite a bit, so you know, a glass or two of this, I start looking good to you. So anyways, I wanted to touch base with everybody out there and let them know that I know I haven't done the show here lately on YouTube, the WAWAKA Experience. I'm going to kick that back into gear. I've been busy the last, I've been busy this past month. Seems like I thought I was going to have a weekend free and bam, someone needed me to do something, which I didn't mind, but I didn't know I was that talented of a guy. But anywho, I'm going to make some phone calls because I got some people in mind. I've talked to them before and they've agreed they want to do it. And they're interesting people. I got a photographer I want to talk to because he's very talented. And a good friend of mine, I'm going to give him a call. He's a doctor. He knows about health stuff. I'm not educated enough to say what exactly. I'm going to let this guy explain, but he's told me about some stuff that'll help your health, and I've tried them, and hey, you know, live the way I live, and I'm still kicking. It must work. And there's another fella that was a baseball player. I want to get him in here, and so I'm going to make some phone calls, and I got some ideas to talk to some other people. I got some, hopefully, knock on wood, I got some maybe bigger names. I'm not saying that they're bigger, special. I'm just saying that, you know, I don't know. They're thinking about it. They're a little leery of me, and I mean, well, can you blame them? I promised them there's not a hole in the basement. There's nobody tied up. It's an honest show where it's about talking what they're into and free wine. But while we're on the subject of the show, can everybody out there, well, if you want to, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to politely ask, just check out WAWAKA Winery on YouTube, and if you like what you see, and I promise you I'm going to get better at interviewing people, because I feel the first interview, I'm sure glad I did with Tommy and Glenn, because they carried me through that interview. I know that. I drank too many beers that night, and thank God Glenn was a professional and he helped me through that interview. But I know I've gotten better. With each interview, I'm taking mental notes of how to get better. Me and Koda, I got to thank that guy. Without him, trust me, I barely know how to turn on that laptop. He's fixed it 2 or 3 times. He fixed my phone twice because, well, I don't know what I'm doing. No, if you see Koda around, you like the show, thank him too, because without him, that would not be uploaded at all. I can still interview people, it's just no one would see it. But if you hit the subscribe button if you like it, and I promise you it's going to get better. I think we got kind of a good thing going there. I promise you I'm going to still keep going for this permit. I can't sell wine yet, but you can come in, you can try wine. I can give you a wine. It's not really making me too much of a profit, but I like people. If you don't piss me off, I like people. If you piss me off, well, we won't go down that road. But I'm still trying for that avenue. I'm not giving up. It's been frustrating because I'm learning patience. And I'm trying to grow up. So this is a growing process. It's maybe God said, you know what, I need to throw you this so you can learn to grow up and chill out. So just yeah, hit that subscribe button on that. show. It won't cost you a dime because someone in there like me, they don't know tech suave. Someone told me, you know, I would subscribe, but I didn't want to pay for it or anything. It's free to subscribe. They shouldn't use the word subscribe. I don't know what word they should use, but for old guys like me, I remember the first time I subscribed to something like that, I thought I had to pay too, but ends up it's free. So it's free to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button on WAWAKA Winery if you like what you see. And if you got any comments or suggestions or someone you'd like to see on camera that you know that you think is would make a good story, everybody's got a story out there. And it's fun learning about other people and what's going on around the community with anywhere from the football racers, the law enforcement that I've had on here. I've learned some. I've learned some even with racing, and I was into that sport for 10 years, drove my own car, was terrible at it, but I learned a lot from the racers I had on here. So I think I'm hoping it's fun, interesting. If you have any good suggestions, I would love to hear them. Or if you just want to, I don't want you to butcher me on. I know how that social media stuff is, and I really don't want to see the negative stuff, but I can't stop you. So if you want to call me a dickhead, I guess I'm a dickhead too. So just check it out, and if you like it, subscribe it. If you think I'm a dickhead, don't worry about it. So have a good night, and hopefully we'll get the show on the road again here on WAWAKA Winery. Bye.